Hey guys, this is Persia 007. Um, Tonight I'm going to be talking about my opinions on the Chris Hansen investigation so far in these last 5 to 10 months. Um, I'm going to be talking about the Onision victims and Dobby Vanity victims and the situation that has been going on with Chris Hansen. Uh, as you guys know, I did a video a couple of days ago about the allegations of Chris Hansen selling the story, the Onision story, to Investigation Discovery. I'm going to tell you the update on that. Uh, Chris Hansen has denied uh, the allegations. He's saying that if there would ever be a television production, that the victims would be in on it and in the loop. So I don't think Chris Hansen is in these investigations for the money, but I'm worried that he's making promises of justice that may not be so. The Onision victims, Shiloh, Regina, Ayala, Billy, Sarah, anybody that was in Onision's life that went on the Chris Hansen's Have a Seat with Chris Hansen's show on YouTube. Um, I'm not going to be rude or anything to the victims, but I think the honesty is there may not be no justice. Um, what Onision did was on the line of legal and illegal, which is considered barely legal, which means these allegations of sexual abuse may not even go through. Um, can he be in trouble for the verbal abuse, the physical abuse, the um, financial abuse? No. Psychological abuse? No. It's wrong. He should not be psychologically abusing anybody. But you guys got the victims of Onision and Dobby Vanity need to understand that these people or these predators have got personality disorder, whether it might be narcissism or antisocial personality disorder. And you guys need to understand that, I hate to say it, but I think you got duped. While these people made millions of dollars off your guys' suffering, you guys are I think are going to may just have to move on and continue your therapy, your counseling, or if you're on medication, continue to do that. Continue to live the best life that you could possibly live. And I have very high hopes for all these victims that they would just do that. But this Onision story, especially this Onision story, I think is dead. I think we have got YouTubers talking about it, beating a dead horse. Onision has been covered by Repsion for at least 5, 10 years. At least. Stevie Wolf has been commenting on Onision, reacting to his videos for at least 5, 6 years, maybe. I think Onision has been covered long enough. We know who he is. We know he's done a lot of mean, bad things on YouTube. He's mocked people. He's shamed people. He is more or less a pariah on the internet. And then when he gets caught, or when this investigation started back in September with Sarah, he started doing these meltdown videos, these fake meltdown videos on his channel, where he's trying to garner our sympathy, trying to get these women to retract their statements, in my opinion. And understand these are just allegations. He's currently under investigation. He's not under any arrest or any indictment as of right now, but um, Chris Hansen saying that he's going to do everything he can until he gets justice for these victims. But you guys got to look at it this way. What are the statute of limitations on some of these charges, if there are any charges? Enticement of a minor, human trafficking, sexual exploitation, grooming of a minor to sexually exploit them when they turn the legal age. Uh, the Dobby Vanity situation, I don't know much about that, but he's kind of doing the same stuff that Onision did. Dobby Vanity is the lead singer of the Blood on the Dance Floor, or was, and he is also a known hairstylist in Florida. He resides in Florida right now. Where I don't know, but he's an accused predator also, and he's groomed, sexually manipulated, and abused up to 21 female victims who are also in their teens. I'm concerned what is going to happen if these women don't get justice. They're going to be vigilante justice, street justice delivered to Onision and Dobby. Because my opinion is, with the Onision case, say he doesn't get indicted, he doesn't go to jail, he doesn't get sued civilly by all the damage he's done to these women, what's the worst that's going to happen to him? Well, I think the worst has already happened. I think he's already went off YouTube. He's no longer doing videos anymore. At least he hasn't for the last 3 to 4 weeks. But he could come back online. Who knows? And start up more drama. Who knows? I know he's got an OnlyFans page right now where he's posting adult content on there, but you have to pay money to access it. So I guess what he's doing on his OnlyFans is not illegal, but if anybody on that site joins as underage, it becomes illegal because there's no safeguards around that to keep underage kids or teenagers from joining the site with their parents' credit cards. But I just want the victims to understand that they may need to look in the horizons, that there may not be any charges filed. These two predators may not be held accountable. I do hope they do get held accountable. I do hope that justice is served on behalf of you guys, and I do hope that you can find some sort of closure from all this and move on and have your own relationships, whatever, and live a happily married life if you choose to get married or you choose to have any friends or whatever. And your careers, I hope you continue to prosper in them, and you hopefully can move forward and onward from this and put this behind you in the rearview mirror and never look back at it again. But I just don't want you guys hoping for justice if it turns out that, you know, the limitations have expired and, you know, all this was for nothing, you know. And ultimately, Onision may be right on some of this stuff. You know, what are we going to get him on, really? Can we get him on the wetland stuff? Maybe, but as far as these allegations, I kind of don't know. I'm a little leery about him even going to prison or even getting indicted at all, because you're talking about 10 years of, you know, how long ago was the Otis allegation? You know, Shiloh, you know, she was 10 years ago. Is she even going to be able to get justice for herself? You know, really, I just don't see it happening. I really don't. I hope it does. I do have hope that something will come of this that will make him be held accountable for what he's done, but I'm not going to bite my tongue on it neither. It's like somebody telling you that the person that robbed you is going to go to prison for 10, 15 years, then you find out that he's only going to go to jail for 7 or 8 months on a plea deal. And then you expected this person to be locked up for many, many years, and then you find out that he's only going to be locked up maybe within a year or a few months, and then he's back out on the streets again. It's like being told something and then you get the opposite effect. Chris Hansen, that situation, he says he's not doing it for the money. He's not making any deals with TV networks. He did not sign the rights away to investigation discovery on the Onision story. I'm going to say I do believe him. I hope to God he is telling the truth. I hope he's not misleading us or whatever. And I hope to God he's not in this for the money. I hope he's doing it for the right cause, to bring an alleged predator down, like he's done before on his shows and stuff. I do hope he's still doing the same thing and not going the wrong way and doing the opposite thing. And because we got a YouTuber named Repsion, Mr. Repsion, that has apparently got bombshell evidence of Chris Hansen selling the rights to the Onision story. Now, if he's got so much proof, why don't he post it now? I asked Mr. Repsion now to post your proof right now that Chris has done what you said he has done. Let the social media see it, so we can be in the loop on what's going on with this Chris Hansen drama. Because he's denied any allegations of doing it, so that's all I gotta say. But to all the victims out there of Onision and Davi Vanity, don't get your hopes up of indictments or convictions. To be sure, I mean, you can pray for there to be justice, but don't bet your entire life on it. There's avenues I feel that these two may get away with. These two might end up falling through the cracks, but I'm just not going to keep my hopes up of Onision going to prison or Davi Vanity going to prison, because these two people, if they're narcissistic, they're going to find ways to toe the line and do it to where you guys are in the dirt. And I'm glad you guys came forward. I want to thank all the victims that came forward and told the story, and I hope these stories are heard all around the world. These people are aware of these online predators. I like to call them pedophiles. I really love to, but I think predator fits their name tags just perfectly fine. So, and you guys need to understand, even if you guys don't get justice, these two are going to make a mistake again. And when they do, they'll get called again and they'll be called out. And hopefully then they'll go to prison, or hopefully then they'll wither away. But I think Onision, he's going to be on the internet causing hell until the day he dies. And the only way that's going to be is by suicide. I think Greg is not going to stop until he puts his gun to his own head and ends it. I don't want him to do that, but that's just the reality, in my opinion, that nothing's going to stop him unless he ends his own life or the police get a hold of him. Same thing with Davi Vanity. These two are not going to stop because nobody can and nobody will stop them. They say they're going to stop them, but are they even able to? Have they gotten away with too much already to where they're not able to be stopped? And if I've been any of the victims, I do apologize, but this is just the way I feel. I don't know if anything's going to come out of this, or this is just going to become one big circus, some form of entertainment, I mean, you got your stories out there. I mean, you expect there to be some form of account terminations, Onision being taken off of YouTube, being taken. I mean, he got taken off of Patreon, which is good. He's still on Twitter. He's still on Instagram. He's still on uh, OnlyFans. He's still on YouTube, even though he's not posting videos. He needs to be deplatformed everywhere. Same thing with Dobby Vanity. He needs to be deplatformed, not just hung around on a chain for the investigators to leech all the content. They can leech the content and still shut the accounts down. I don't see why they have to be active online. They cannot be terminated, so nobody ever has to watch Onision or Kawaii Monster anymore. These people need to be shut down tonight and right this very minute as these victims come forward. Once allegations came out on Onision that he was grooming these underage girls, or were underage girls, now women now, his YouTube channel should have been terminated months ago. Same thing with Dobby Vanity. When his stories came out of abuse and rape and all this other stuff, he should have been taken down off the internet, deplatformed. I don't know why the company of Google that owns YouTube does not step up, take action, take these internet pariahs down to where they don't have access to manipulate people, torment people, put people into having seizures, and the fact that these people are still making money off of this crap is just absolutely traumatizing in itself. It's a bitch slap in the face to the victims, while the victims get to suffer for the rest of their lives. Onision gets to continue to raking cash off of the AdSense revenue on his videos that were used to shame women's bodies, question on people's hair, mistreatment of Shiloh and all these other women that were in his life. And then he went on YouTube to post hate-filled videos toward his victims. And he monetized all that shit. Talking crap about Sarah, talking crap about Blair White, talking crap about Eugenia Cooney, and made money off of the shit. I don't know, one of these days maybe he'll be deplatformed. Who knows? I guess they wait till the outcome of the investigation, whether he gets formally charged, and when he does and convicted, then they'll take his channel down. But that goes with Dobby Vanity also. But the whole point of this video tonight is, if any of the victims do get to see this, which they may come off the wrong way, but just don't keep your hopes up on getting closure too soon. You'll get closure one way or the other. Either the predators will end their own lives, or they'll get caught a second time. Until then, you just need to move forward, move on with your life. Let this plate drop to the floor, leave this behind you, and don't ever look back. No matter how traumatizing it is, find a way to cope with it. Maybe even get over it if you can, and just persevere on with your life and just move forward. It's about time that we let this stuff go. Onision's story is dead. Dobby Vanity is still in the works. And I think all of this is just made for entertainment. I don't think this is really going anywhere. You know, if it did, YouTube would have deplatformed both of these predators. Twitter would have banned both of these predators because of these allegations. OnlyFans would have barred Onision whenever he signed up for it if they knew about these allegations. Whether he's convicted or not, there's allegations against a person. You should not be able to watch that person. You shouldn't be able to support that person, whatever. The person's got to support himself until the allegations are cleared out. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign off on this. I hope you enjoyed the video. I don't mean any harm against the victims, any ill will. I don't, there's any misunderstandings. I do apologize, but again, this is how I feel about the situation right now, about how your guys' investigations are going right now. I feel this has become more of an entertainment circus than it has actually getting these stories out and getting these people deplatformed. That's the main thing. And if these people don't go to prison, I just want them off the internet. That's mainly what needs to happen. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Wish you guys, your fathers out there, happy Father's Day early. And have a good night and goodbye.